All right, recording on the cloud here, soon to be a YouTube video. Welcome this afternoon to the Rebirth at Home video of our Power Hour 1 hour HIIT yoga. So this is a high intensity interval yoga class. Make sure you're practicing at home at your own risk and you're practicing safely. If you want, you can turn on your own music because you're muted, so we can't hear your music, because I'm going to keep it silent so that you're able to hear me speak loud and clear. Sometimes when we've had the music going in the past, it's cut in and out and taken away from my voice, my speaking. So go ahead and if you want to play your own music, and I'm going to head over to the mat and we'll get started. Hopefully my cat will not be too much in the way as she was this morning. So I might have to move her into the other room. She likes to be all over me when I'm doing yoga. So find a comfortable seated position. You can either sit cross-legged or you can choose to sit on top of your heels, sitting up tall. And we're doing some power breathing this afternoon to increase your fire energy inside of you. Right now it's a new moon and it's in Aries. We're gonna do some moon salutations and just really increase that inner fire, that energy, that willpower, that strength, build up some strength in your body and your mind. So the first breathing exercise we're gonna work on is our Vastrika breath. So Vastrika, we're inhaling through the nose as you reach the arms up overhead, and you're gonna exhale forcefully through the nose as well. So an inhale and an exhale forcefully through the nose, working on strengthening the lungs. It's called bellows breath. So just like as you would fill up a bellow to ignite the fire more and force the air out, you're both inhaling and exhaling, forcefully contracting abs. So we're gonna do 3 rounds of 30. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. And slowly lower your palms face up on your legs. Breathe naturally, deep, slow breaths in and out through your nose. Let that air circulate, that fresh oxygen you just cultivated, circulating it around through your blood, through all your organs and tissues and cells. That fresh oxygenated blood, that prana, that energy flowing through your body. And notice any sensations you're feeling or experiencing. Maybe some tingling or lightheadedness. That's why we do this seated and not standing. Now we'll go into round 2. Inhale, reach up. And slowly lower the palms face up on your legs. Deep belly breaths here. Circulate that oxygen, that life force energy, that chi through your body. Notice now how your body feels. Any new sensations? Maybe you feel more energized, feeling more heat into the abdomen, into the palms and the fingers. And one more round. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Slowly lower palms, face up on your legs. Deep belly breaths. Close your eyes and connect to your body. Feel that breath, feel your body. Just feel your heart beating. Place your hands over your heart, palm over palm. And feel grateful for your heart. Feel gratitude for being alive and healthy today. And just being grateful for anything else in your life. Pick one more thing that you can feel gratitude for and let that fill up your whole entire being. As you breathe slowly, feel your heartbeat slow down. Let the emotion of gratitude shine through. And then bring your palms to a prayer position in front of your chest and set your intention for class. Maybe you want to bring inner strength and manifest one thing into your life. Think of one thing that you want to focus on, your intention on this new moon to manifest. Bringing more inner strength, inner fire into your being, willpower, motivation. And you're ready to make things happen, get things done. And gently flutter your eyes open. All right, namaste everybody, are we ready? All right, let's take a deep breath in as you reach your arms overhead. Look up, exhale, bring your left hand down, lengthen through your right side body, look under your right arm. Inhale, come back up, lengthen. Exhale, right hand comes down, lengthen through left side body. Inhale, come back up, interlace fingers and press up to the sky, rock side to side. Just feel lateral flexion and extension of the spine through the frontal / coronal plane, not the coronavirus. And then arch back, look up, round your back as you push the floor or push the air away from you. Inhale, look up, arch back. Exhale, bring palms to chin and push away from you as you round. Exhale. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, push away from you. Inhale, reaching arms up and come onto your knees. If you're sitting cross-legged, go ahead and come onto your knees. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Bring your fingers to the base of your spine. Push forward, lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, press into the ground into a cat stretch, round and curl. Reach out and up, inhale, circle the arms back and press your palms, fingers down, push forward, lift your chest, drop your head back a little further. Release, circle arms back down into cat, round and curl. Inhale, come all the way back up and walk your hands a little higher into a prayer position hand. As you push your hips forward, look up, pull your elbows behind you, lengthen the spine, lift the chest. Release, arms come overhead, circling the shoulders, press back down into your cat. And coming into your first downward facing dog, from a neutral spine and table, you're gonna press back into your downward facing dog, pedal out your feet, bending and straightening one knee at a time. And then lift the heels high, stretch the toes, right leg sweeps the sky, bend and straighten the knee and stack open that right hip. Keep lifted onto your left toe so your left heel is high. And then exhale, bring that foot behind your left. So you're bringing it down and behind. Drop left heel to the floor, push back. Feel a deeper stretch in the calf muscle here as you warm up.
And then bring the foot back to center and lift left leg up to the sky. Stack that hip, bend and straighten the knee. You can roll out your knee or hip, circle the ankle, whatever feels good to you. Lift high up onto your right toe so you're lifting that right heel off the ground and stretching open left, stacking hip over right. And then drop down right heel, square off your left foot and hip down and bring it behind your right heel. Push back all your weight in right heel. Feel the calf stretch and awaken as your ankle is flexing. And then come back to downward dog. Walk your hands about halfway closer towards your toes. Right hand reaches under. Grab your left ankle or calf and twist. Look underneath left arm. So twisting your whole body, look under your left arm. Release, come back to center. Left hand grabs outside of right leg or ankle and twist. Look under right arm. And release. Hi. Come and walk your hands all the way forward into your plank position. Engage your core. Drop to your knees, roll elbow creases forward. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Lower to the ground. Inhale, press up for cobra. Exhale, push back to downward or to child's pose. Bring your forehead to the ground and take a few deep, slow breaths. Just reset. And I think I'm gonna have to put her in the other room. So breathe in your child's pose. Okay, inhale, coming forward into tabletop, and then push back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank and drop to knees. We're gonna do 10 tricep push-ups. So that means hook the elbows in tight to your sides. Here we go. Drop down on your knees and do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg sweeps the sky and square your hip down as you bring your knee to your nose. Engage your core. Push through the fingertips. Lift up. Knee is touching nose. And inhale, kick back all the way to the sky. Exhale, bring right knee to right tricep. Engage the core. Feel the obliques engaging here. Inhale, kick back up to the sky. Exhale, twist your right knee to your left tricep. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, plant that right foot all the way between your hands. Drop your left knee to the ground. Inhale, sweep arms up, look up to the sky, and slowly come off of that back knee. So you're in your crescent lunge, your high crescent lunge, and you're gonna pulse here, just tiny little pulses. So you're just in the middle here, in the mid-range. You're not going full range of motion. You're just pulsing. Small little pulses, keep it going. Chest up, abs are engaged, belly button in towards your spine. And pause. Big breath in, press palms, inhaling. Exhale, come down and step back to plank. Go through your yoga flow. Exhale to the ground, inhale to cobra with straight arms or bent elbows. You can also come to upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lifting left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, shift forward. Touch knee to nose, engaging core, belly button in towards your spine, and then kick up, inhale. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Engage your core. Breathe, feel those obliques. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, twist, getting more into obliques. Try to touch that left knee to your right tricep. Lift it up higher. Engage your core. And inhale, kick up. Exhale, bring that foot all the way through between your hands. Drop right knee. Inhale, arms come up. Lift the chest. Lengthen, pushing hips forward. Tuck right toes, lift right knee off the ground, and just pulse. Tiny little pulses here. There you go. Nice. Breathe. Continue for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press palms together. Pause. Inhale, lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, come down. Frame your foot and step back to plank. Go through your yoga flow. Maybe it's time for an upward dog. Exhale, down, hover. Maybe chaturanga. Don't even touch the ground if you can. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. And breathe. Breathe for 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. And at the bottom of your next exhale, look between your hands, step walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, look out, lengthen the spine when you land. Exhale, forward fold. And release arms out to the side like airplane wings. Come all the way up to standing, pressing through the feet. Arch back, inhale, exhale, hands to chest. And from here, we'll do our moon salutation for the new moon. Bringing in some of that energy. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back. Drop knee, low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame foot, step back, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale, slide through cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, circle arms overhead as you sit up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, circle overhead. Exhale, come down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, drop left knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame foot. Step together, forward fold, press palms. Inhale, lift and lengthen, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back. Inhale, low lunge, arms up. Exhale, downward dog. Knees, chest, chin. Slide through cobra. Inhale. Exhale, flow to child's pose. Inhale, sit up, circle arms overhead, press palms. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, circle around. Exhale, come down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, drop back knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame foot, step together, forward fold, press palms. Inhale, lengthen, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Woo, how are we feeling? Warmed up? All right. Woo-hoo. So we're stepping out to the side. So I'll step out to the side of my mat. If you like, you can just step out to the side so you're still facing me. And we're pointing the toes 45 degrees out. So we're doing some sumo squats. So I want you to reach down as low as you can. Try to get your hips parallel to your knees if possible, dropping your sit bones down and back. Maybe you can touch the ground and then press palms. Inhale, arch up and back. Exhale, come down and touch the floor. Inhale, arch up and back. Exhale, come down, touch floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale. 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 Get nice and low. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, arch. Inhale, lift. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. And now squat and hold the squat. So you're hanging out here, knees and hips align if possible. You're hanging out, pressing palms together at center of the chest. Breathe. Breathing for 10. Woo! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way up. Inhale, circle arms overhead, arching back, pushing hips forward. Exhale, come back down into your low yoga squat. So squatting here, and we're gonna shift side to side, shifting side to side from right side to left side. Just be careful not to allow the knee to go past the toe. Okay, so shifting. Now I want you to shift over to your right and extend your left leg. Press palms together, hang out here on the inside of your right knee. Maybe you can flex your ankle so toes come up to the sky. Inhale, come all the way up and shift over to the left. Skandasana. Skandasana is a nice pose to lengthen the hamstrings and hips. And let's inhale, come up and over, shift to the right. And over to the left. See if you can flow with it. To the right, to the left. Woo! If you need to touch your hands to the ground, that's fine. To the left, to the right. Try to stay low. One more, each side, to the right, to the left. And come to center, extend your legs. Bring palms to the ground, walk your hands all the way through. As far as you can, walk your hands and fold your body in half. Allow the crown of the head to hang heavy here and breathe. Maybe even flip your palms and walk a little further. Feel the weight shift forward into the balls of the feet. Slowly walk your hands underneath your chest. Plant your left palm to the ground. Inhale, right arm up. Look up at your hand. Spinal twist, opening up. Now see how my hips are shifted to the right? See if you can shift your hips back to center. Notice how that allows your spine to twist a little deeper once you square the hips. Come down and switch. Left arm reaches up, looking up at left hand. Notice if your hips shifted over, which is fine. You'll get a nice inner thigh groin stretch on the right, but see if you can square your hips back to center. Breathe. And coming back down. Now we're gonna do some windmills. So right arm comes up, switch, left arm. Right arm, left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze shoulder blade, 9, 10, come back to center. Reach right hand over to the outside of your left ankle or calf and lean your body to the right. You can wrap your left arm behind your back, but feel the right shoulder blade opening and stretching the rhomboids and the traps. Release other side, grabbing left arm grabs right outside of right calf or ankle. Lean towards your left with upper body. Right arm wraps behind your back. Left shoulder is leaning left. Release. Pressing into the ground. Inhale, flat back, look out, lengthen. Bring arms out like airplane wings and hinge all the way up to standing. Hands come to hips and step back to the top of your mat. All right, coming back to the top of your mat, press palms together at center of chest. Inhale, circle arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Bend knees, plant palms, step walk or jump. If you jump, try to hover above the ground at bent elbows. Inhale, push up, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot sweeps the sky and bring it all the way underneath, up between your hands. And keep that back heel lifted and back knee off the ground. Inhale into your crescent lunge again. So here we go. This time, we're doing full range of motion lunges. All the way down, all the way up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time when you come up, push off the front leg, lift left leg forward, kick your leg, lift it up as high as you can, point and flex the ankle. Engage the left quad and lunge it back. Drop down and push up, kick forward, kick with your left heel, drop back, lunge, kick. 4, 5, front kick. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! And bring it back. Hands come to chest. Inhale, circle arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, bend knees, plant palms, step walk or jump. Go through yoga flow. Ending in downward facing dog. Left leg reaches to the sky. And step that foot between your hands. Keeping right heel lifted, inhale. Right knee off the ground. Lifting chest. Woo. And slow, full range of motion lunges. For 10, abs tight. 9, 8, straight down, straight up. 7, 6, 5. You don't have to touch the ground with your knee. You can hover. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, push off that back foot and come all the way up with right leg. Right knee is bent, kick out and extend. Right leg, point and flex the ankle. Arms are up. Circle the ankle, engage the right quad. Squeeze, lift higher. Breathe. And lunge it back. Now we're doing a front kick like martial arts. You're kicking with the ball of your foot on the bottom of your foot. Push up for 10, 9, lunge back. Kick 8, lunge. 7, 6, 5, 4, kick higher. 3, your opponent is 6 feet tall. 2, and 1, and lower down. Right foot meets the left, palms press at center of chest. Inhale, circle arms up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Bend knees, plant palms, step walk or jump back. Go through yoga flow. Downward dog. You can hold here for 5 breaths and recover, relax. Or come into a wide knee child's pose. Forehead to the ground. Breathe. Here is your interval. Inhale, slowly coming up. Exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. Lifting right leg to the sky. Bend and straighten that knee, stack the hip. As you exhale, bring that right knee to right tricep. Now hold here unless you know how to do this arm balance. So if you know your Ekapada and you want to come into that, you hug your left elbow in and float the back leg off the ground. You can stay here, floating head. You can also extend right leg out to the side. Otherwise, just hold the knee into the tricep. And then kick back into chaturanga. Inhale upward, exhale downward. Left leg sweeps the sky. And bring it to the outside of your left tricep. Hover and hold, touching knee to tricep. You can stay here or coming down into your Ekapada on this side. And kick back, go through your yoga flow. Woo. Inhale, shift forward to plank and do 10 push-ups, regular push-ups, not tricep. So you can do them on your knees, but just know that the elbows come wide, okay? Or you can do them with toes tucked, 10 push-ups, either way. And then push back to child's pose. Reach your arms back towards your heels, bring your knees together, close knee child's pose, forehead to the mat, and breathe. Sit up, slowly slide the backs of your hands on the ground and stretch the wrists. So your wrist is in flexion, your elbows are in extension, the palms face up, but the fingers are facing your body. You get the top of your wrist stretching here. Flip your palms. Fingers still face you, but you're flipping palms now and press into the ground. See how my elbows hyperextend? If you are like me, just have a slight bend in your elbow so you can press the palms down without hyperextending your elbow joint. How are we doing? Are we alive? Are we sweating yet? Yeah. All right, so slowly coming back to your plank position. Engage your core. See how slowly you can lower down. Roll elbow creases forward and hover above the ground. Slowly lower. Can you hover? Can you hold 90-degree bends at your elbows? Engage your core. Inhale, push through. Upward dog, roll the shoulders down and back away from your ears. Exhale, push back, downward dog. And look between your hands, step walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And reverse swan dive all the way up to standing, arching back. Exhale, hands to chest. Breathe. All right, sip of water break here really quick. If you need some water, now's a good time. And then after you take a sip of water, we're coming back to the mat to work on our balance posture today, which is eagle. And I have a fun little HIIT, high intensity interval exercise for you. So here we go. First, we're coming into our eagle. So I want you to ground on your right foot first. You're spreading the toes on that right foot. You're pressing all four corners down and internally rotating the upper thigh bone, the femur bone. As you start to bend into that right knee, cross your left knee on top. Now, you can just tap down the left toes, which is fine, being like a little kickstand, or you can wrap them behind the calf. But I want you to sink down. So I'll show you from the side. I want you to sink down low here. So your shoulders want to stack over your hips, your chest is lifted, and you're sitting down just like a one-legged squat. Now bringing your right elbow under the left and wrap your hands. Palms pressed, lifting elbows high, stretch the shoulders. Looking past your hands, sink a little deeper. Breathe, lifting chest. Last breath in your eagle balance. Looking good, everyone. And now we're going to release the arms. Inhale, reaching arms up. And exhale, you can bring your hands to your hips. As you step out wide, you're keeping the theme of our wide squats. You're stepping into your sumo squat. You can bring palms together at chest, at heart center. Press off the ground, cross left knee back on top of right. Keep palms pressed and go into your eagle squat, one-legged squat. Come back out, wide sumo. Press off, cross, eagle, one leg. For 3. Here we go, speed it up a little. 4, cross, squat. 5, sumo, cross. 6, cross. 7, how's your balance? 8, feeling the burn. 9, and you guessed it, last one, 10, and cross back into eagle. Bring right arm back under. Sink down deep. Lift chest, shoulders over. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Burn that glute muscle. Now fold, bowing eagle. We're still on the right foot. Bring elbows past your knee, bowing eagle. Bring the fingers towards the ground. Push back into that right foot. Push, 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 lift up. Woo! Arms overhead. Release. And walk it out. Woo! How's that right leg? Let's give a few circles. Circle through that right hip and glute. Reverse direction. Woo! Woo, yeah, shake it out. All right, here we go, other side. So stepping and grounding onto your left foot. Spread the toes. Internally rotate that left femur bone. Your foot is pressing evenly through all four corners. Right knee crosses over left. If you can, tuck the toes. Left arm under right, wrap hands, squat down in your eagle. Lift elbows, stretch shoulders. Focus, breathe. Hold your pose, keep your balance. Shoulders stack over hips. You got it. Now releasing arms, stay here. Release arms, inhale up. Exhale, hands can come to hips. Push off, wide sumo. Get your position, find your position. Palms press, center of chest. Push off, cross back into your eagle. You can keep palms pressed at chest. 2 for sumo. Cross right knee on top of left for eagle. 3 for sumo squat. Cross back to eagle. 4. 5. Woo. 6. 7. I see you guys. Yeah. 8. I feel you. I feel your pain. 9. Squat squatting, one-legged squat. 10, come back to your eagle, squatting down, left arm under right, press palms, stack shoulders over hips. Ooh, feel that burn. Now slowly hinge forward. Fingers and elbows come past your knees, bowing eagle. Breathe. Push back through that left leg. You can do it. Release. Inhale, arms up, fly. Fly, eagles, fly away. Woo, walk it out. Circle that left hip. Woo-wee. Both directions. You can kick forward and back. Woo, dance it up, dance it up. All right, so we're coming into our nice low yoga squat again and practicing our crow pose. So you can jump or step your feet back shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in and arch back. As you exhale, come down. Maybe your knees are a little closer this time. Plant your palms on the ground. If you know how to come into crow, go for it. You can come into crane, which is with elbows straight and knees higher on the arms by your armpits and tricep. So shifting forward, bending elbows. Maybe you're creating that shelf with your triceps and you're lifting one foot at a time to get the inside of the thigh by the knee to press on the triceps. So here's more of a beginner crow. Okay, if you're more advanced, working on your crane or straight arm crow, you're still rolling elbow creases forward, but you don't bend the elbows. Now, your knees come directly behind the upper tricep. Shift forward, press palms, lift heels up, feet together, engage your core. I'll show you from the side, both angles, both views. Engage core, lift feet up. Now, if you're here and you want to advance, kick and shoot your legs back to chaturanga, hover hold. Inhale, push up, upward, exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. Here's your interval. Recover, take a sip of water, come into child's pose if you need here. Breathe, relax. And slowly come up, press back into your downward facing dog. So we did a lot of hip work today. So we're gonna go ahead and get some deep stretches now. You made it through all the tough stuff, good job, woohoo! So I want you to lift that right leg way up to the sky and open and stack the hip. And you can drop it back for your wild thing, extending hips up. And then kick it back up and step right foot to the outside of right hand. Tucking left toes, drop left knee, scoot that left hip back. And if you can, drop to your forearms. Maybe one forearm can come down. Lizard lunge. First hug, right knee to right shoulder. Relax head. I'll give you another angle view here. Now start to rock your body side to side. Rock your body side to side. Breathe. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating. Pivot on your right toes. So you're allowing the toes to be 45 degrees and you're rolling open the bottom blade onto the pinky side edge of your foot. So notice how my knee is angled out on the right of my hip. You can come back down to your forearms and allow your head to drop Breathe, relax, hang heavy. You can rock side to side. Small little rocks, little pulses, side to side. Use your whole body, sway your hips. And walk your hands back up. Pivot that right foot back to center. And your choice, come up and place both palms on your thigh. Lift your chest. You can reach back with left hand to grab your foot, or you can twist a little, reach back with right. I'll show you from the side. So you can reach back, twisting, bringing that heel to the glute, allowing the quad to stretch, or reach back with left hand. It's a little easier. Lifting chest, pushing hips forward. Feel the quad stretch. Hips move forward. You don't want to bend your hips back like this. Extend them forward when you do this quad stretch. And release. Step back to plank. You can choose to go through your yoga flow or just simply press to downward dog. And then left leg sweeps the sky. Stack that hip. Look over your right shoulder. Wave your foot, hello foot, and flip your dog into wild thing. Lift hips high to the sky. Extend the spine. And flip it back. And kick leg up and all the way to the outside of left hand. Lizard lunge. First, hug the left knee into the shoulder. So I don't want this space here. I want you to hug it all the way in. Okay, slide down. Maybe you can come down to forearms, maybe one or both. Elbows to the ground. Relax your head and breathe. Just let it all go. Let go of any stress or tension, anything that's overwhelming you. Just let it all go. Release it with this hip tension release and this stretch. This lizard lunge is allowing you to get deep into the hips and let go of anything you're holding on to emotionally in your hips. With each exhale, breathe out and visualize all your stress letting go with each and every exhale. Rock a little side to side with your hips, sway. And coming up, pivot on your left foot. So your heel is staying stationary. You're just pivoting the left toes 45 degrees to the left. Roll open sole of foot, balance on pinky side blade edge. You can stay here or try to make your way down onto forearms, onto elbows. Relax your head. Allow that knee to bow out to the side, getting into the hip. A little deeper into the glute. Breathe. Back area of your hip. So our hip wraps around the whole joint, all the muscles, the front of the hip flexor and the back into the glutes. All the muscles surrounding your hip joint. Rock a little side to side. And slowly coming back up. Now from here, you can go ahead and turn sideways on your mat. So I'm already sideways on my mat. So I want you to step, we're not going to do the yoga flow just yet. I want you to step back into a tabletop sideways mat and start to widen your knees into a frog, stretching the inner thighs and the groin. Notice my toes pointing sideways out to the side. This is important. Come down to your forearms and push back. Feel all your weight shifting back. So I'm going to show you another side view. Knees wide, toes wide. Coming down, pushing your weight back. Back is parallel to the ground. Inhale, shift forward, widen your knees a little bit, maybe just a millimeter or two, but widen them, and then push back again and breathe. Breathe into those inner thighs, your groin muscles. Get deep into those hips as you breathe deep, slow breaths. Slowly shift forward. So the way to come out of this is to bring your big toes together behind you to touch and slowly walk your hands toward your body. Roll open your thighs, hip flexors, sit up tall, nice and tall. Just sitting here for a moment. And I'll show you from the side. You can bring your knees together, come back into the center of your mat. Interlace your fingers, pull down and away. Inhale, lift up, drop your head back. So I want you to squeeze the traps up into the back of your head, creating that tension. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, release and drop down. Drop chin into your chest. Drop and relax the traps. So when we engage the muscles, lift the arms up again, squeeze the traps, drop the head back. We engage the traps and squeeze tight and squeeze the back of the head in. And then exhale, release and drop and relax. Drop chin to chest. We are able to get into a deeper, relaxed state of the muscle. One more time. Inhale, lift the chin, drop the head, squeeze the traps up into the back of the head. Lift the arms. And exhale, release. This time, tuck chin into chest. And drop crown of head to the ground, rabbit pose with arms interlaced overhead, forehead towards knees. Feel the shoulders stretching, releasing, relaxing, and letting go. One more breath. And sink back into your child's pose and breathe. Slowly rolling up and having a seat on your mat as we come into the center of your mat, going into a little bit of core work here before we end. So coming up into boat pose, engage your core. No rounded spines. Lift and lengthen the chest, lean back, reach arms forward. If you can, extend legs, lean back, and then pull knees to chest, hinge forward. Extend the legs, lean back, and pull knees to chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hover into canoe. Arms overhead, hollow hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Let them shake, let those abs shake. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Nice job. Scooting onto the center of your mat, bringing your feet closer to your body. Press into the ground, lift hips high for bridge pose. Roll shoulder blades under, interlace fingers. Don't scrunch the back of your neck, keep your neck long. Pressing back of head into the ground, lift hips higher, chin into throat. Keep hips high, release hands. Support heel of hand under, sacrum, wrapping fingers around both sides. Breathe. Lifting hips high to the sky. Supported bridge. Keep those hips high, releasing arms, and then slowly lower down. Pressing low back flat, hug knees to chest. Rocking side to side. Pull those knees in nice and tight. Grabbing outsides of feet, kick up. Happy baby, rock side to side. One knee comes down and the other. Pause in the center. Pull knees down. Feel the hip flexors compressing. Nice stretch here. And release the feet to the ground. You can come up into a second bridge or try your full wheel pose. Flipping palms, fingers face you, press into the ground. Lift hips, extend arms, and walk feet closer. And arms are extending. Back is arched up to the sky. Rib cage lifts and expand. One more breath. And slowly tuck chin, lower down. Pull knees into chest. Flatten back. Rock a little side to side. Breathe. And guess what? We're going to do one more set. So either a bridge or a wheel, your choice. This time we're going to hold for 5 whole breaths, and I want you to breathe nice, deep, strong breaths. So here we go. One more set of bridge or wheel. Inhale, lift. And slowly, after 5 breaths, come all the way down. Hug those knees to chest. Bring your forehead towards your knees, so making a little ball. And then bring your head back down. Arms out like airplane wings. Drop both knees over to the right. Look to the left. Extending left arm, dropping left shoulder. Bending left elbow, 90 degrees. Reaching arm up overhead. Bringing your arm back over your right hand, rolling onto your side. Inhale, reaching arm up and over, lengthening a little bit further, reaching to the left with that left arm and dropping shoulder. Close your eyes and relax. Extend right leg down and left leg over to the right. So coming into perpendicular legs. Breathe. Slowly bending left knee. Roll onto your back, flattening your back to the ground. Pulling knees into your chest, hug them in tight, and then dropping both knees over to the left, extending right arm. Bending right elbow 90 degrees. And sliding your right arm on the ground, lifting it overhead, extending. And then rolling it over. Roll onto left shoulder, onto your left side, right palm and arm over left. Inhale, right arm up and lengthen it over to the right even more. Drop that right shoulder down and breathe. Close your eyes. Extend. extending the left leg down to the bottom of your mat and bending or extending right leg to the right. So legs are perpendicular. Bending into right knee, dropping, twisting, deeper with each breath. Lengthen on your inhale, and exhale, relax a little further. Feel that right shoulder drop 1 more millimeter at a time, closer to the ground with each breath. Slowly coming back to center. Pressing your low back to the ground, hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. And then lift your head, extend legs slightly out, but knees are still bent. Lift head, engage every muscle in your body. Squeeze your facial muscles, your biceps, your triceps, your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, your abs. Everything is squeezing and contracting, tight, 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 tight. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Exhale, releasing, relaxing, and letting go. Coming into your final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Roll the shoulder blades under, the palms face up. Feel the toes fall out to the sides as your eyes close. You did it. You made it to the best, most relaxing posture. You pushed yourself. You were strong. You gave it your all. You used that inner strength to show your outer strength. Your willpower shined through today. Now you'll reap the rewards of allowing all that energy you've cultivated to circulate through your entire body, healing and bringing you closer into a deeper connection with yourself, your true self. As your breath slows down, breathe naturally and normally. Feeling fully and completely relaxed. Just breathing and lying perfectly still. please start to deepen your breath. Coming back into the room gently, but bringing first your awareness to your fingers and toes, starting to move your wrists and ankles. And maybe lengthen your arms up overhead in the opposite direction of your toes, full body stretch. And then bending your knees, you can place your feet on the ground and roll to your side, or pull your knees into your chest, rock side to side and roll onto your side. Either side will do. Pause here on your side for a few breaths. Hey everyone, I think we lost a connection, but I hope you enjoyed the class. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and you feel awesome right now. So have an incredible rest of your evening and I'll see you soon. Namaste.